Hey church family, this past Sunday we were dealing with Easter morning and we were in 1 Corinthians chapter 15. And there's a unique thing that happens in the chapter that I didn't see coming until I was studying it. I just want to share it with you in case you didn't see it in the text on Sunday. In 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 12 and 13 it says this, "Now if Christ is proclaimed as raised from the dead, how can some of you say that there is no resurrection from the dead? But if there is no resurrection from the dead, then not even Christ has been raised." See, what was happening uniquely in this passage was that in the town of Corinth, people were coming to the scriptures, coming to the gospel, coming to God and saying, I don't know much, but I know this for sure. And here's the rule. There is no such thing as resurrection. And while that may not be a problem for a lot of us now, we may not be presupposing and being so committed to not believing in resurrection. We do with other things. We come to God and His Word and we give Him rules that He must abide by. And here's the problem. If we as people come to God and say, here's rules that you must abide by, that means there are things that are greater than God. And those things then become God. Whoever is greatest, whatever is greatest is ultimately God. So there are no rules for God to abide by other than the rules He Himself has set out of His own character and nature. So we face this a lot of times for us as believers and our friends as they come to Scripture. And I just want to give you a couple topics for you to think through and watch for in your heart and your friends. Maybe we don't do it with resurrection, but we do it a lot of times by telling God what justice is and that He must abide by it. Or we have concepts of what love looks like. I don't know much, but I know God is love and this is what love is. Or freedom, or personality types, or empirical proof. Those are all things that we often bring as rules that Jesus must dance to, and Jesus doesn't dance to anything. So let's be careful as gospel people, and be careful with listening ears to those who are coming to the Scriptures with rules that God must abide by. Because in the gospel, we've been freed to that. We have come to the realization that we ourselves are in darkness, and we've come to Him in His marvelous light, and we've come to Him to be illuminated by Him. He is the way, He is the truth, He is the life, and we come as listeners to our great God.